sorry, but it has to be this way. Just know the streets speak.
So, speaking of Radio City, ViNCeNt. ViNCeNt. This is pAuL, an amazing artist.
Thank you very much.
And ViNCeNt, tell me why you're here.
Well, ReW, I kind of bumped into you, and you helped me out with my career, I'd say.
I'm so grateful for that. I feel like a lucky charm.
We're hoping so, anyway. I'm an artist and created a painting of Charlie Sheen, basically responding to his rant that I had viewed on the internet. And there was a painting, which you'll see hopefully here in a few minutes, depicting him in his crazy rage on the internet. And I was over at Radio City Music Hall one day waiting for him for his second show at Radio City. And lo and behold, you showed up and you had your camera.
That little flip.
And that little flip
did
wonders for us.
That little flip. And
Great.
I like, you have no idea. Like, I didn't even know I was going to be there. And, like, it just happened. And then blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I was standing on the other side. And I was like, something made me move to the other side. And it's all caught on tape.
Well, I tell you what, there's a long story behind it, but I'll try to make it as short as I can.
Please do.
I had this painting, and I had no idea at that point when I was creating the painting that Charlie Sheen was going to be coming to New York. And I had moved to New York a few years ago, you know, obviously because there are a lot more opportunities in New York than where I'm from in Norfolk, Virginia. So,
Nor sleep,
Norfolk.
Don't they
North,
say that?
Yeah,
Is there a little
pretty much.
slogan?
There's not a whole lot going on
Yeah,
there.
I heard about Norfolk.
It's a
Virginia.
Navy town. But anyway, so I walked over to Radio City the night before, hoping that Charlie was going to be there that night. And at the stage door, Yanni showed up. So I thought to myself, wow, this is kind of cool. Actually, maybe I can get close tomorrow night with, you know, my target, Charlie Sheen.
Target.
Just kidding.
Oh, wow.
But I had a mission, you know.
Do you like Charlie Sheen?
I do like Charlie Sheen. I
He's
have no
a
problem with
likable
Charlie
guy,
Sheen.
right?
As a matter of fact, he was very articulate and very
really
precise when he signed my painting.
He was so cool. Your painting is what drew him over to that side of that.
I was very lucky.
It was you, man.
I was very lucky.
And then,
it was beside the other paparazzi who were from large television programs.
and he didn't talk to them.
And he barely talked to them.
He talked to me,
and
he talked to you, and you. I know, we're just two little peas in the pod here, and he actually, he won my heart that night.
He sure did.
Charlie, we have a video on YouTube that you can check it out, and go to ReW.com, and it's up there, and ViNCeNt is, I don't have you on my film, but I have your painting and Charlie signing your painting.
Right.
So what was that? Did you want to give him the painting and he wouldn't take it?
No, I had asked him if he wanted to sign the painting. You know, a nice gesture. He was going to take me inside with the security.
Uh-oh. Oh, he had some security,
I was hoping that he was going to sign it in front of the cameras like he did. And
He
he
signed it
captured
in
a
front of my
beautiful
camera.
shot of it.
I
Yeah.
just didn't stop shooting. So I actually, I have it, but I don't have it right this second to show it. But where's your
It's a
painting?
big painting. It's
Yeah,
right here. This is the painting of today. Let me
this is
wrap
the
it. It's kind of a
painting.
big painting. You want me to unwrap it real quick?
Sure.
All right.
We can help.
Let's see what you got.
You want to help? You
Yeah.
want to help?
Oh.
We can help.
Okay, hold on a second.
This is amazing, and it's funny on the film. Well, here's a little one, and this is the little one that we're unwrapping right now. And it was funny when Charlie was signing it. I did hear people say it's worth a lot of money now, or something like
actually.
that. So wait,
My pen actually was a little Sharpie black
Oh, there
magic
it is.
marker, and the pen itself actually was running dry, and I couldn't afford a new one.
Oh, crap.
I'm pretty much a starving
so
artist.
that's
you know?
Charlie,
And on the way over,
and he's drinking tiger's blood.
Yes,
I
yes.
love it, and he's the warlock. This is like.
you can see the
This
signature.
is really like beyond belief.
Destroy
Like,
the water
can you
tower.
explain the
Can you pull it a little
picture?
bit more your
Oh,
way?
yeah.
Just
No
pull it
problem.
your way a little bit.
How,
Basically, what we have over here is the Sober Valley Lodge. Sober Valley Lodge represented by a circus tent. Pull it real tight. And then you have the tiger, which is knocking over Chuck Lorre's, I guess was his producer or writer, his golden change that Charlie turned his tin cans into gold. That's what that represents. The book with celebrity spells written upside down. He has a symbol of universal symbol on his chest from being a warlock. He has the Warner Brothers water tower being struck by lightning because he is suing Warner Brothers, so he's casting spells. And you have a blood vial full of blood, and of course, you know, his handy cigarette, which he's proud of.
Yeah.
So I thought he was a great guy.
He
He was very nice to me, very cordial, very articulate, and took his time to sign my painting. And when the pen started running out of ink, he thought that he'd have to go over it, and he asked me for another pen, which I did not
And it
have.
was 411. That's so funny. It's 411.
Yeah.
Oh, he wrote 411.
Oh, he wrote four
It was-
of 2011.
I know, but 411 is like information.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
exactly.
like that's so cool. It's awesome. I
Love the
mean,
hot shots.
this really drew him right over. All right, now come sit down. Now, I'm curious to know, how did you find my video? Like, how'd you find it? How'd you find me, ViNCeNt?
I found you by
the annoying woman.
searching
Yes.
you for, hold on. It took me a couple of days to actually find you, and I was typing on the internet videos of Charlie Sheen at Radio City. And I typed it in that way.
And that's how you
it was
found
outside. Actually, it was videos of Charlie Sheen out Radio City outside, and then I typed in the date, and then I found you.
That's so cool, because the guy that like really dragged me over there that night to do it, I'm really pleased for him, because he's so happy that you found me, because he's on a rampage to blow me out of the water, because he's not alone. Like, someone wrote on his page, that annoying woman, me, because in that video I annoyed myself. I didn't even realize what I was doing. I am so obnoxiously retarded in that video.
I thought it was wonderful, and it all worked out.
But it worked out. It grabbed Charlie's interest, my annoyingness, because I guess he's attracted to that. You know, it's a common thread we all share, some kind of like drive.
Right. And you noticed he kind of
He came right
I
over.
would say he ignored the paparazzi, but he wasn't paying much attention to the other big
No,
big cameras over there.
He was really cool. I really like that man, and I'm glad he brought you to me, and I'm glad you. So what's going on with you? Like, why do you think this is good for your career?
Well, obviously, as a visual artist, and I do fine art and portraiture.
Amazing.
And
How long
like
did
to tell
that take
stories.
you?
It actually took me almost a month to create that.
So you were inspired by his rants.
I was, and I wanted to tell the story that the way I interpret him.
It's amazing.
What he put out on the internet.
It's so cool.
And I think it came out pretty well. He called it radical. He called it awesome. He called me a genius.
He did. And he even said, and I remember what he said. He said, like, this should be on the news.
Yes, he said
not
it
me.
twice. Put this on the news.
Put this on the news.
And of course, we have not seen it on the news yet, but I'm still hoping that might happen.
So you said TMZ and Entertainment Tonight. They spoke to you, those
There
places?
was actually a cameraman from TMZ there, and there was a guy from Extra there, Ron.
See, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
That's
Charlie
cool.
came over and spoke to me.
And it was funny because they thanked me because they said, without your painting, he may not have come over to
That,
us.
yeah, he might not have, and
That's
then
what
I wouldn't
attracted
have been able to be annoying to him either.
That's right.
I know, exactly. I
What a
know.
wonderful, annoying person.
Annoying becomes catchy. Annoying
Exactly.
becomes catchy.
Well, he was really cool, and I just love your work. And how do people find you? Like, do you?
Actually, I am on. I have a website, artist site, coroflot.com, and you can search ViNCeNt pAuL, and I'm in Astoria. And then also, I just
Now,
did a Facebook page.
Okay, and like, do you do what kind of paintings? Like, do you do?
Well, my background is in graphics and displays and signage. I used to do work for very large companies in Chicago. But I like to do a portraiture, a very unusual, unique portraiture that tells a story within a family or
Abstract
a
art.
character, a little bit of abstract.
Who?
That's
What?
nice.
What artists inspire you? Like, who?
John Singer Sargent is a very well-known artist from the 1800s, and Monet, actually, this
Okay.
painting over here, which I have, is actually an impressionistic
Wow.
painting. It's a reproduction of a painting. And that's up a meadow.
That does
It's upside
look like-
down right now.
You? That's not a Monet.
No.
That's a you. That's a ViNCeNt
I'm knocking
pAuL.
knocking out the guests here. This is a ViNCeNt pAuL. It's a meadow scene
Wow.
Nice.
of
That's great.
Frankfort, Illinois, a bike trail that I used to ride on. It's a picture off of a bridge that I used to cross while I was riding my bike.
Wow. And it's all dots Monet style.
It's dots and side brush
That's
strokes.
Wow.
Brush.
That's amazing.
About
So can
15
you
or
do
20 layers.
a proper portrait? Because I know all artists
Yes.
that do all abstract type
Yes.
things are like.
But I don't really like to.
Yeah, because you do that. Then you
Yeah,
can
I like
do
to
this.
express myself in my own way, and it's when you take
So
on
what do you think of
commissions-
Lady Gaga? Just offhand, like.
Well, I think she's wonderful.
Yeah, I would think you would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm turned on by all artists and music and music styles. I'm not really
That's cool.
set in one.
So when did you move to New York?
about 3 years ago.
Oh, that long. So
Right,
you've been
right.
here. Like
I've been in my studio. My girlfriend Kara Chapman has been supporting my effort to get myself out there and expose myself. I've done a couple of shows at a couple of small galleries in the area.
You have anything coming up?
I don't right now. Probably within the next month or so.
Good for you.
I've actually put those on hold just so I can. I actually put them on hold so I can produce this and start promoting this.
Well, you know, not for anything. I have a good friend, Oscar Daughter, who just did an art show, and he's having a closing party tomorrow night.
Wow.
And I think you maybe should come.
Oh,
I'm going to that closing party of Oscar Daughter. Oh no, it's Friday night,
Friday night. Okay.
and it's at a gallery in Chelsea. He knows a lot of artists. You should take that. And yeah, and we love to promote art because without art, what is there?
Well, I'm promoting you as much as I can.
Oh, well, it's
open up
mutual, and I'd love you to come anytime. And if you ever get the urge to do an annoying picture of yours truly, I would love to see your interpretation because I think you are an amazing
Thank you
artist.
so much.
I mean, I'm not alone. Me and Charlie Sheen agree on a lot of things, and that's another
Oh,
thing.
I absolutely do too.
I
His
know.
background is very similar to mine. He was born in the same year I was.
Is that right?
Raised in the same religion, and
When's your
I'll tell
birthday?
you what, May 17th, 1965.
Wow.
So when I met him, I could relate to everything that he was thinking, going through.
So what year is that? Is that the year of the tiger by any chance? Wouldn't that be funny? And that's why he has tiger's blood?
Taurus, the bull, that's all I know.
I know. So he has your birthday or same year?
No, same year. Same
Wow.
year.
So do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I do not.
Okay. Well, he's Estevez.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I know, that's his brother's.
And his
That's
father.
Yeah. Wow. That's
You-
right. That's
yeah,
right. That's right. That's right.
So, all right, any last shout outs?
Last shout out is if you want to see your video on my on our Facebook page. I just started another one. You can do 2 Facebook pages. One is ViNCeNt pAuL, and the other one is Charlie and then space Sheen signed my painting. And I'm following everything I can.
I gotta go
find
join that one. I'm
So
gonna go
Charlie
sign over
space
there.
Sheen signed my painting on Facebook.
And you can always find it on ReW and ReW WhO. So we're gonna just join forces and plow
Absolutely.
forward and see where this pot of gold is
Who
taking
knows?
us. The gold is
The
the
gold- I
picture.
I was just excited to get a signature. You know,
I think that's
incredible.
awesome. Yeah, and that he was so nice.
Yeah,
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for coming by. We'll be back with more on this day of April 27th. Goodbye, April. Yeah, May's coming.
And I hear what they have to say.
Stop.